Wednesday, so you know we're talking about your money. Today, we're focusing on financial literacy in children. And to do that, we're bringing back an expert in the field. He's a best-selling author and creator of the character Danny Dalla, whose stories help teach kids across the country about money. Please welcome back to the show, Allan Jackson. Buenos dias.
Hello, my friend, and I like the way that you threw a little accent with the Danny Dalla.
Danny Dalla. You got to say Danny Dalla. It's always so good.
Yeah.
It's always so good to see you. And financial literacy is important at any age, but it's especially good when we can start early. And this is a twofer because the tips you're going to give us come straight from your latest book featuring Danny Dalla, Make Your Own Money, How Kids Can Earn It, Save It, Spend It, and Dream Big. So I wonder if we could start with the first one, which feels hard even for adults. Earning money. What are the two key things that they need to do?
So, real simple. When it comes to earning money, it's all about teaching kids the difference between a passion and an opportunity. Now, a kid may have a passion for playing an instrument or braiding hair or making jewelry. Like, what does a kid love to do? Whenever we can accentuate a kid to do the thing they love, you're just going to naturally get them to gravitate to it and really want to be the best at it and then try to create a living from it. Or what about an opportunity? Like in the wintertime when there's a lot of snow on the ground, is there an opportunity to shovel? I mean, we've all been there.
Yeah.
Or to rake leaves in the summer, or maybe even a bake sale at a PTO meeting. Looking at opportunities around you that you can utilize your resources and your intellect, be able to create a business is simple but genius.
So it's simple. Ty, I wonder, is there an age specific that you're talking about? You know, because I'm thinking about my 12-year-old. His passion is busting my chops. So maybe I could help him become a stand-up comedian. But I'm also thinking about my little nieces who are 7, who talk about their piggy bank and talk about, can I bring money to the bank? So what age range are we really talking about here?
I honestly think we can even go younger than 7-year-old. I think we can go to 5 or 6. I think the sooner that we're instilling the power and the importance of entrepreneurs and self-reliance and shifting into a money mindset, the earlier you can do that, the better. Taking kids with you to the supermarket and talking with them about price and value and why this cereal box costs more than this cereal box. The more we can and sooner we can instill these principles into our kids, the better. So as early as possible, start instilling that mindset.
I just took my son to the grocery store and I got a box of cereal. He said, Mommy, that's off-brand. I said, guess what? It's $2 cheaper than the brands that you like, and those $2 can go towards a vacation to Puerto Rico. So what do you want? The more expensive Cheerios or Trader Joe's? He was like, he gave me side eye. But it's those little things that you make real life, and suddenly it starts to resonate. But I think what we're talking about is making a plan. So without any further ado.
Yeah, 100%. First of all, that's such a smart thing that you did, is teaching them the difference of the value with the $2 and what you can do when you compound that $2. Imagine if we save $2 every day, what that would do and what we're able to do from it. But starting also with creating a goal and a budget, which is a great place to do when you're in a supermarket, just talking about money and how much we have versus how much we can spend. And you mentioned in the piggy bank too. A piggy bank is such a good idea. And it's not. It's great in the short term to have a piggy bank, but don't let it sit there because it can't earn interest. You can only earn interest inside of a bank. So initially put your piggy bank, your money in the piggy bank, but take that bacon out of that piggy and bring it to the bank at least once a month. So and empty that piggy out so that you can start fresh and clean. And but always empty out your piggy and take it to the bank once a month.
And that's important because they need to know where, I think if they can see where their quarters are going, because I say everyone at the end of the day, I actually have a clear pink piggy bank in my office. And at the end of the day, people put all their spare change in there. And I think there's something to humans seeing real currency, and then we say, okay, let's take it to the bank. Because then they know, okay, this is actually something real. It's not like a check. Because you write a check and they're like, my son would say, let's just go get money from the bank. And I'm like, how do you think the money gets there? So, so what do you suggest folks out there do when they have young people in their life and they want to teach them the value of a dollar, but they also want our young people to dream big?
Yeah, you know what? the biggest investment that any kid or any person for that matter can make is into themselves. So invested in yourselves, one of the most important things is that you can read. And reading is so powerful because not only does it enhance your imagination, but when you're reading about a Steve Jobs or Barack Obama, you're also learning and getting like a one-on-one conversation with these amazing leaders on how they became successful and how you can make yourself successful. What also is important to dream big is making sure your kids are surrounding themselves with people who boost and lift them up. I call them booster friends. So it's important for them to like make sure that the people that are surrounding them just like make them feel good and that they're doing the same in return. And also be a visionary. It's never too soon to be thinking about your future, and one of the better ways to do that is to have a vision board. You know, I remember being a kid and like really expensive cars would drive by and I go, that's my car right there. Like we all did that as kids.
That's my
and like
car.
I think you can do the exact same principle but do it within a vision board, which I think is awesome.
Ty Allan Jackson, it is always a pleasure to talk to you, and I have a challenge for you. The next time you come on the show, I would like to find one of your booster friends who's in the 12-year-old age and see if what you are preaching is being put to good use. So let's see if we can't see you in April.
All right, let's make it happen. And I want to see that clear piggy bank when I get over there.
Well, honey child, it's a little empty right now, but I'll send you a picture later on.
All right,
Thanks.
sounds good, Cynthia.
Thanks again. You can check out all of Ty's books focused on financial literacy for kids. Head over to his website. It's right there on the screen. Thank you so much, Ty.